It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Good morning, Eagles, and welcome to school on Friday, April 3rd. Let's start off the day with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We want to wish a happy birthday to Archer in Miss Brunn's class and Volaki in Mrs. Maleni's class. Happy birthday to those people. Now, it's time for learning.
Hello, Eagles. It is time for another episode of The Joy of Crafting with Mr. Sorensen. And today we will be relieving stress again through the medium of painting. Now, today when I woke up this morning, I felt very crabby. But not crabby in an angry way. Crabby in that I had an overwhelming desire to paint a crab. So today we will be painting happy little crabs on the beach. And so I'm going to begin here with a blank white piece of paper. Now remember, as always, Eagles, if you don't have paints like my paints, you can use crayons or color pencils. If you can't use dip your hand in the paint, you can always trace around your fingers. Remember just to use whatever you have. I have so enjoyed seeing everybody's paintings that they've sent me. They're so lovely. Please feel free to email me your paintings. I love to see them. So we're going to begin with a crab on the beach today, and I'm going to start by making the beach. Again, I've pulled the paper off of the side of this orange crayon, and I'm just going to kind of rub it here on the ground, and that will give me just a beach. And later I could put in seashells or whatever I want, but that's where my little happy crab is going to stand. Now the crabs that I like to paint are big red crabs. So I'm going to take my paint palette here, and I need just a lot of red paint, and I'm going to need a good amount of it. Now remember, you don't need a fancy paint thing like mine. You could use a paper plate or whatever you have. Now I'm going to squish out a whole bunch of red paint, and I got my mixing knife. I'll just spread that all around because I'm going to mush my hand in it. And that's spread out nicely there. Now I'm going to take my right hand first, and I'm going to smear it all over the paint. Now I make sure I get paint all over my hand. Missing some spots right there and right there. Even on my thumb. And I'm going to take over here on the right hand side of my paper, I'm going to take my right hand and just mush it down. Perfect. And now I'll take just with this finger and I'll fill in the areas that didn't get mushed. I'm going to attach my fingers here. There we go. And it's very important that I get the thumb here. That's going to be important to our final one. Now I've got to switch hands. Use this paper towel here. I'm going to switch hands, and now I'll do my left hand. Got to smear it all over with my left hand. I'm going to switch sides, and this one's going to go right here, just like that. Now you see my palms are touching, so this palm runs into that palm. Now I'll take and I'll fill in the extra part, and that is going to be the body and legs of my crab standing on the beach. You just make your little crab however he makes you happy. There we go. And that is most of my crab done. Now it looks just like two handprints at this time, so now I've got to make my crab stand out and give him a personality. I'm going to do that with a face. All right, now I'm going to add a personality to my crab, and I'm going to do that by giving him a face. Now I have to decide whether I want a crabby crab or if I want a happy crab. It's up to you. Whichever kind of crab you want to make will work. I think I'm going to go with a happy crab rather than a crabby crab. And you could use paint or a marker. I'm going to go ahead and use just this black marker and put some eyeballs on my crab. And I'll give him a little, well, I don't know. Maybe he looks like a crabby crab. Maybe I'll give him a crabby little angry expression. There he is. A little crabby crab on the beach. He makes me laugh. Maybe I'll add a little bit of white paint. See if I can make those eyes stand out a little bit more. Just mix up a little bit of white paint here, and I'll take my paintbrush. Oh, that's going to be better. Yeah, there's the whites of his eyes. I'll take a little bit of this brown if it's not too dried out. Oh, that's much better. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at how crabby he looks. My crabby crab. Oh yes, that's much better. And there's my crabby crab. Remember, no painting is complete until it's been signed. So I'll put my signature right down here at the bottom. Now I've signed it, and that is my finished crabby crab. I hope you guys enjoyed drawing your crabby crabs. Remember, you can do it any way that makes you happy, and I'll see you next time on The Joy of Crafting with Mr. Sorensen. Have a great one, Eagles.
That's it for us. Thanks for watching. This is ABC News.